Hello, it's Keith from Kinvert, and in this video we're going over the distance between 2 points in a Cartesian coordinate system. It could also be called a rectangular coordinate system. And basically we've got point 1 here, which is at -9, -9, and we've got point 2 is at -3, -1. And what we want to do is find the distance between these 2 points. So you can find it with d in this formula, but also this is very similar to the Pythagorean theorem. So let's do it a little more along these lines here. Alright, so this is the distance formula, and I will quick show you how to punch this in. So let's do that first, alright? We've got the distance is the square root of x2 is -3, -3, minus -9. Well, minus -9 is the same as +9, and we're squaring this, and then we're doing the same with the y values. So we're adding y2 minus y1. y2 is -1, and then minus y1. Minus y1, well, that's -9, so this becomes a +9. Instead of like minus -9, this is equivalent. Alright, and then you would basically just plug this in. Let's quick skip a couple steps. So this would be 6 squared. That becomes 36. This would become 8. So it becomes 64. And so we've got 0. This becomes 100, actually. If you add these two together, and then you're taking the square root. So the distance, I predict, is going to be 10. But let's do this more from the Pythagorean theorem side of things, okay? So what is the length of this side? Well, we know that this is at -9 and this is at -3. So this distance should be 6, and we can count that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sure enough, this distance here, A, is 6. All right? And for B, let's mathematically do B quick. So we've got -1 minus -9, which is the same as -1 plus 9, and that is 8. And let's go ahead and count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So B is indeed 8. All right? And so now we want to use the Pythagorean theorem. And with that, we're going to have C equals the square root of A squared plus B squared. Let's go ahead and plug in these values. So now we're going to have C equals the square root of, and what do we have? 6 squared plus 8 squared. By the way, does this look familiar to you? Right? This is basically the same thing. And so now we're going to do C equals the square root of 36 plus 64. And what's that going to be? C equals the square root of 100. And so there it is. C equals 10. All right? And so we found that the distance here between these 2 points is 10. And we actually can't really count that because these aren't just a unit length of 1. You know, if you go at a diagonal, it's a farther distance than just going one across. But we just showed that you can go through and do this treating it as the Pythagorean theorem. It works the same with the distance formula or this way, and you can find the distance between these 2 points. So this is Keith from Kinvert. We went over the distance between 2 points. Hope you found this helpful, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.